Hi, I'm Fran Welter, and I'm bringing this video to you to speak about bullying and how we can protect our children and help them avoid the damage from bullying and then stay alive. There is just way too many youths that are committing suicide because of this horrible epidemic, bullying. I am a focus intention technique energy healer, and my goal is actually to speak in schools and help the youth today and adults actually as well instill self-love. When we can instill self-love, we can do amazing things, and definitely we would be able to stop the effects of bullying. I want to bring awareness how we as mothers, fathers, omas, grandpas, aunties, uncles, and whole communities can band together and help our children be able to avoid the effects of bullying. Now, it all starts with paying attention to your thoughts. We have so many thoughts all day, so many of them are negative, they're self-sabotaging. So paying attention to our thoughts, it takes daily practice every hour, but so important. So as soon as you are aware that you have a negative thought about yourself or about others, stop that thought and turn it into a positive. And think about that positive thought for a few minutes. You will notice as you educate yourself and practice self-love with your children daily, how fast your heart will fill with joy and self-confidence. The feeling that fills your heart once you've started to love yourself is beyond incredible. And it would be so amazing if everybody in this world could have that feeling. This world would be amazing if we could all learn to love ourselves unconditionally. And we can. We just have to start with one person at a time. We can all do our part, starting with loving ourselves and then instilling that same love in our child's daily routine. And instilling this in a 2-year-old is definitely not too young at all. So along with your daily practice of paying attention to your negative thoughts and turning them into positive, I highly recommend that you also do Louise Hay's Mirror Talk. Louise Hay is an incredible woman, and I actually went to the bookstore many, many years ago before I even started my own healing journey, and got myself some Louise Hay books, which are amazing. But Mirror Talk, that is what I want to talk about right now. Mirror Talk is looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, I love you. Now, you might feel uncomfortable, it may feel awkward, it might feel ridiculous, but those feelings you have to push beyond, because then if you don't, you are your worst enemy by holding yourself back, by, not having these feelings of self-love and self-confidence. And it is so worth it. Before you know it, as you practice every day, the awkwardness, uncomfortable feeling will go away, and an amazing feeling of love for yourself unconditionally and pride will enter your heart and soul. I can hardly wait till you have that feeling because it is incredible. I start my day and end my day, and sometimes in the middle of the day, and not necessarily have to have a mirror every time, because you can just use your thoughts, but saying, I love you, Fran. And in the beginning, you might not have that feeling of love, but you keep saying it, and it'll come before you know it. Now you all say it with me. I love you, Fran. How many of you actually used my name, I love you, Fran? You were supposed to actually use your own name, but I felt a huge power of love, so I'm sure a lot of you used my name. And that's fine for the moment, but you definitely have to start using your name and really feel it. I love you, and use your name. Like, use emotion and enthusiasm when you're saying it. Now we'll do it again, but this time I want you to take a deep breath, a deep cleansing breath before you say I love you and add your name. And also put your right hand on your heart center. So take a deep breath and just think of your heart. And now say, I love you, and add your name. And you will feel how that's even more powerful when you have that sense of relaxing and having your heart on your hand on heart center. Did you feel that extra power? It's your heart center and the positive energies from your heart center that strengthens the power of that thought. Having unconditional love for yourself will not only help you and our children avoid the negative effects from comments coming into your minds and your hearts, but self-love opens up amazing opportunities in life. You won't believe, actually, how much abundance will enter your life when you have complete unconditional love for yourself. The other thing that I love so much is gratitude. Daily gratitude is so amazing as well. And it will instill greatness within you and give you even more self-preservation abilities. So if you go ahead and make yourself a gratitude list, maybe write this down, but I also have it on my website. But a gratitude list is a list that you write down and put absolutely everything that you can think of that you're grateful for. Absolutely everything, anything at all that warms your heart. My blanket is on mine, and any little thing, even if there's a special little rock that you love, put that on the list. Gratitude list. So that's the gratitude list now. And now you do another list, that's gratitude intention list. Now this list is everything that you're grateful for that you want in your life. But you're going to write it down as if you already have it. And you're going to feel the gratitude for it as if you already have it. And that just instills an amazing amount of positive energy. And then these things will come to you in a way faster method. And gratitude lists are awesome to do with families. Do it as a family, and even with young kids. And like I said, 2 years old isn't too early to start, but you would say to them, rather than what are you grateful for, because at the start they're not going to know what grateful means, but ask them, what makes you happy? And write the list down for them. And it's so fun, and then you can help instill in them too, which you will also do for yourself. So whenever you're having a bad moment in your day, or you wake up and you're not feeling the greatest, get out your gratitude list. Anytime you're unhappy, think of your gratitude list. And tell the kids, whenever they're feeling unhappy about something, even if something happens at school or anywhere, just tell them to stop dwelling on that part and think about what makes them happy. And it'd be so amazing how fast you can switch your mood from a negative mood to a positive mood. I was very fortunate as a child that I had an amazing mother that always instilled happiness and also encouraged communication. Communication is so important. If we can instill that in our children and make them feel that they can come and talk to us about anything. And then on our end, what we need to do is tell ourselves that we will not get angry in front of them. Like, well, it depends, I guess, if it's something really bad, but not to initially get really mad, because if we can stay calm and try and fix whatever was wrong on a calmer level, then the kids will always come to you with their problems. And they will know that whatever it is, that you can help them with it. Before you know it, bullies and their negative comments will not affect you or your children, because you will have such an amazing positive shield around you, filled with self-love and self-empowerment and self-confidence, that anything that they do to you negatively will just drop away from you, land in Mother Earth where she can mulch it and change it into positive energy. You will also notice that as you're filled with gratitude and self-confidence, self-love, that you will have an amazing urge to send love and forgiveness and compassion to the person that's actually bullying you, which is so amazing. And you are doing this not for that person alone, but for yourself, because forgiving somebody and not being angry with somebody is so good for your soul. But as you're sending all these amazing positive energies to the person that's bullying you, it'll really set them back, and like they'll feel it. And if this is done enough times, we definitely can help change the bully into a nicer person. And bullies have a lot of inner turmoil and definitely a lack of self-worth as well. And they portray those inner feelings as they bully. And everybody bullies for different reasons. But if we can instill thoughts of compassion and love and kindness, then hopefully eventually these bullies will take a different path and feel, how terrible they feel when they do bully. I have high hopes that if everybody takes the steps in this video, that bullies will become non-existent. And wouldn't that be amazing? And we can all do it if we band together. I strongly feel that. There's so many different reasons that kids actually are bullies. And I was a bully myself when I was in grade 1, which in grade 1, you can definitely cause damage to somebody. And the reason that I was bullying is because I was afraid of the kids that walked home with me at the same time from school. So in my mind, if I could portray that I was this tough kid, I felt safer walking home with them because they liked me. But to this day, I feel terrible about, being in grade 1 and being a bully, and definitely instilled in my children growing up. I told them about myself being a bully and how you really need to treat people how you want to be treated, and don't fall into a trap of somebody else bullying that you have to follow suit, because you definitely don't. You have to be yourself and love yourself just the way you are, and never change for someone else. In time, bullying will stop, but in the meantime, self-preservation by unconditionally loving yourself, raising your self-esteem, your self-confidence, if we can instill that in ourselves, but also in our children and youth of today, it will be an amazing, amazing accomplishment. I hope you would share this video, and please visit my website, and also contact me with any questions at all. If you need any help or guidance, assistance, please don't hesitate to contact me, because I would love to help you. You have a great day.